This chapter is based on John chapter 5. Now there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, halt, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. At certain seasons, the waters of the pool were agitated, and it was commonly believed that this was the result of supernatural power, and that whoever first, after the troubling of the pool, stepped into the waters would be healed of whatever disease he had. Hundreds of sufferers visited the place. So great was the crowd when the water was troubled that they rushed forward, trampling underfoot men, women, and children weaker than themselves. Many could not get near the pool. Many who had succeeded in reaching it died upon its brink. Shelters had been erected about the place that the sick might be protected from the heat by day and the chilliness of the night. But there were some who spent the night in these porches, creeping to the edge of the pool day after day in the vain hope of relief. Jesus was again at Jerusalem, walking alone in apparent meditation and prayer. He came to the pool. He saw the wretched sufferers watching for that which they supposed to be their only chance of cure. He longed to exercise his healing power and make every sufferer whole. But it was the Sabbath day. Multitudes were going to the temple for worship, and he knew that such an act of healing would so excite the prejudice of the Jews as to cut short his work. But the Saviour saw one case of supreme wretchedness. It was that of a man who had been a helpless cripple for 38 years. His disease was in a great degree the result of his own sin and was looked upon as judgment from God. Alone and friendless, feeling that he was shut out from God's mercy, the sufferer had passed long years of misery. At the time, it was expected that the waters would be troubled. Those who pitied his helplessness would bear him to the porches, but at the favoured moment he had no one to help him in. He had seen the rippling of the water, but had never been able to get farther than the edge of the pool. Others, stronger than he, would plunge in before him. He could not contend successfully with the selfish, scrambling crowd. His persistent efforts towards one object and his anxiety and continual disappointment were fast wearing away the remnant of his strength.